Hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. So in this lecture, I am going to explain another important features of Laplace transformation, that is Dirac delta function, or else we can say unit impulse function or short impulse function. So without further delay, we'll start this session. My name is SR Prusti and you are watching my lovely channel Love You Science. So first पहले देखते हैं Dirac delta function क्या होता है. There are two conditions actually. First is without shift of impulse, and second condition is with shift of impulse. Okay, so first condition क्या है? So if it is without shift of impulse, the Dirac delta function is represented as del t. So इसका condition क्या होता है? Del t is equal to 1 when t is equal to 0, and del t is equal to 0 when t is not equal to 0. So if you plot the graph, in x-axis we take t, in y-axis we take del t. Okay, so when t is equal to 0, so del t is 1. Let it is, this point is 1. So matlab when t is equal to 0, your del t is 1, and when t is not equal to 0, del t is what? 0. T is not equal to 0 matlab positive हो सकता है, negative side भी हो सकता है. So the your graphical representation of this uh, Dirac delta function is this one. So this is the graphical form of that Dirac delta function, like without shift of impulse. So now coming to shifting of impulse. So this is represented as delta t minus a. Okay, here it is delta t is equal to 1 when t is equal to 0. It is 0 when t is not equal to 0. But in this case, it is represented as delta t minus a. So delta t minus a is equal to 1 when t is equal to a, and delta t minus a is 0 when t is not equal to a. So that means if we plot the graph, in x-axis we take t, in y-axis we take del t minus a. So first we shift, मतलब ये 0%, let us this point is a, इसमें shift हो गया. Then when t is equal to 0, sorry, t is equal to a, so delta t minus a is 1. Okay, so point is coming here, and when t is not equal to 0, delta t minus a is 0. मतलब not equal to 0 इस side हो सकता है, इस side भी हो सकता है. So मतलब this graphical form of that signal is, or that function is this one. So you got the difference. Again I repeat, without shift में delta t is equal to 0 when delta t is 1 when t is 0, and it is 0 when t is not equal to 0. But with shift में क्या है? Delta t minus a is equal to 1 when t is equal to a, and delta t minus a is 0, sorry ये 0 है when t is not equal to a. So if you plot the graph, so इसमें थोड़ा सा शिफ्ट हो रहा है. कितना शिफ्ट हो रहा है? a शिफ्ट हो रहा है. That is the basic difference. Now another most important part, Laplace of del t here 1, but in this case Laplace of del t minus a is e to the power minus s. You remember this formula. So another formula you need to remember, third formula. If this function is there, del t minus a, if we multiply another function f of t, if you take Laplace of this part, so that means in third case, if we take Laplace of ft into del t minus a, so your answer is e to the power minus s into f of a. Okay, so there are three formula you need to remember. Mostly these two formula number 2 and formula number 3 you should remember while solving the problem. So coming to example, so let us will find out Laplace transformation of del t minus 3. So here, as I have told, Laplace of del t minus t क्या है? E to the power minus s. तो इसके साथ ये कंपेयर करो. If we compare this, मतलब Laplace of del t minus 3, ये क्या होगा देखो. If I compare this with LHS of that equation or formula, we can say a is equal to 3. Okay, so your answer is e to the power minus 3s. Got it? Second question, Laplace transformation of del t plus a. So while comparing these two with this one, so we can say a is your minus 5. So what is the answer? Matlab Laplace of del t plus 5 will be, see, as per the formula it will be e to the power minus s, मतलब e to the power minus of minus 5s. ठीक है, सो आंसर कितना है e to the power 5s. ये हो गया आपका आंसर. थर्ड क्वेश्चन इज लैप्लेस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ डेल t minus 2 pi. सेम थिंग, इसके साथ कंपेयर करो. मतलब लैप्लेस ऑफ डेल t minus 2 pi. हियर व्हाट इज a is क्या है 2 pi. कंपेयर करो t minus 2 pi, इधर भी t minus a, so a is 2 pi. So as per the formula it will be e to the power minus a, so e to the power minus a कितना है 2 pi s. ये हो गया आपका आंसर. Got it? Now coming to next question, Laplace transformation of t square del t minus 3. That means we will find out Laplace of t square del t minus 3. Okay, so as per the third formula, you know formula number 3, Laplace of f of t into del t minus a is equal to e to the power minus as into f of a. ठीक है, ये आपका फॉर्मूला है. You need to remember this formula. Now you compare this expression with LHS of this part. So if I compare, then your f of t क्या है, f of t क्या है t square. Okay, and इसके साथ ये compare करो, so a is your 3. If f of t is t square, so f of a क्या है a square. ठीक है, so फाइनल एक्सप्रेशन क्या है देखो, लैप्लेस ऑफ टी स्क्वायर इंटू डेल टी माइनस 3 विल बी क्या है एज पर द फॉर्मूला e टू द पावर माइनस एस. e टू द पावर a क्या है 3, सो माइनस 3s. ठीक है, इंटू f ऑफ a क्या है a स्क्वायर. देन e टू द पावर माइनस 3s, a क्या है a is 3, सो इट इज 3 स्क्वायर. सो आंसर इज 9 e टू द पावर माइनस 3s. ये हो गया आपका फाइनल आंसर. Similarly, another question, Laplace of tq, मतलब Laplace of tq into del t plus 4. So again same thing, you compare with this. So f of t क्या है, f of t is मतलब tq and what is a is minus 4. चेक करो ठीक से, इसके साथ कंपेयर करो, t minus है so t plus 4 मतलब a is minus 4. If f of t is tq, so f of a क्या है aq. So as per the formula क्या है, it is equal to, again I am writing Laplace of tq del t plus 4 is equal to क्या है e to the power minus s. e to the power a क्या है minus of minus 4, a is minus 4, देखो minus of minus 4 into s into f of a. f of a क्या है aq, so it will be e to the power 4s into a कितना है minus 4, so minus 4 cube. ठीक है, so it is minus of कितना 4 into 4 is 16 into 4 64, so minus 64 e to the power 4s. ये हो गया आपका फाइनल आंसर. So coming to last question, Laplace transformation of cos t log t del t minus 4. So we'll find out Laplace of cos t log t del t minus pi. ठीक है, so first thing we'll write this formula. फॉर्मूला क्या है, Laplace of f of t into del t minus a is equal to e to the power minus s into f of a. So now if I compare this expression to LHS of this formula, so here a will be pi. Check करो ठीक से, a will be pi and f of t is एफ ऑफ टी जो फंक्शन है एफ ऑफ टी विल बी कॉस टी इंटू लॉग टी, ठीक है। सो एफ ऑफ ए क्या हो जाएगा, कॉस ऑफ ए इंटू लॉग ऑफ ए, ठीक है। सो नाउ आंसर क्या है, लैप्लेस ऑफ दिस पार्ट विल बी एज पर आवर फॉर्मूला इट विल बी e टू द पावर माइनस एस, ए क्या है पाई, सो इट विल बी e टू द पावर माइनस पाई एस इंटू एफ ऑफ ए, एफ ऑफ ए क्या है cos a इंटू log a, ठीक है। सो e टू द पावर माइनस पाई एस, cos a कितना है पाई, a इज पाई, सो cos पाई इंटू log पाई, सो cos पाई इज व्हाट माइनस वन, सो ये क्या है माइनस वन, सो फाइनल आंसर इज माइनस e टू द पावर माइनस पाई एस इंटू log पाई, ये हो गया आपका फाइनल आंसर। ओके, hope you guys understood what I've explained today. So thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you, all the best.